Ever feel stuck? Like you have this huge mountain to climb, and you don't even know where to start? I get it. We all have dreams, big goals we want to achieve. Maybe it's starting a business, writing a book, getting in the best shape of your life, or learning a new skill. But when we look at the finish line, it seems so far away, so impossible, that we just freeze. We tell ourselves it's too much, too hard, and we give up before we even begin. But what if I told you there's a secret? A simple truth that turns mountains into molehills. It's a story about a man named Leo, and it changed the way I look at everything. Leo wasn't a hero or a genius. He was a regular guy, an accountant, who felt like his life was a never-ending loop of spreadsheets and coffee. His dream: to run a marathon. But Leo was overweight, hadn't run in years, and the thought of 26.2 miles was laughable. Every time he imagined the race, he saw a finish line he could never reach. So, he did nothing. Day after day, the dream faded a little more, buried under a pile of excuses. One evening, scrolling through his phone, he stumbled upon an old Japanese proverb: "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." It wasn't the first time he'd heard it, but that night it hit differently. A single step, not 1,000 miles, just one. So, Leo made a promise to himself. A tiny, almost ridiculous promise. He wouldn't think about the marathon. He would just put on his old sneakers and walk to the end of his street and back. That was it. The first night, it was a struggle. His lungs burned, his legs ached. But he did it. He took that single step, and then a few hundred more. The next day, he did it again. And the day after that, it wasn't a marathon. It wasn't even a run. It was just a walk. Soon, the walk to the end of the street felt easy. So, he decided to walk around the block. That became his new normal. A few weeks later, he started jogging for 1 minute during his walk. Just 60 seconds. It felt awful at first, but he stuck with it. He never focused on the marathon. He only focused on the next step. Jogging for 1 minute became 2. Walking around the block became walking a mile. He didn't celebrate a finish line that was months away. He celebrated the small victory of showing up each day. He celebrated jogging for 5 minutes straight. He celebrated his first 3-mile run without stopping. Each small step wasn't just building his physical stamina. It was building his confidence. The impossible dream was slowly becoming a tangible goal, broken down into manageable pieces. The man who couldn't imagine running for a minute was now running for an hour. His friends and family started to notice. Leo was different. He had more energy, a spark in his eye. He wasn't just losing weight. He was gaining a sense of self-respect he hadn't felt in years. The spreadsheets and coffee didn't change, but his perspective on them did. He was no longer just Leo the accountant. He was Leo the runner. This process taught him something profound. Big changes don't happen in a single, dramatic leap. They are the result of hundreds, sometimes thousands, of small, consistent actions. It's the daily choice to take one more step, write one more paragraph, make one more sales call, practice for one more minute. A year after his first walk to the end of the street, Leo stood at the starting line of the city marathon. He was nervous, but he wasn't scared. He looked at the sea of people and the long road ahead, but he wasn't thinking about the 26.2 miles. He was just thinking about the first step, and then the next, and the one after that. Hours later, sore and exhausted, but with the biggest smile on his face, Leo crossed the finish line. He hadn't just completed a marathon. He had transformed his life, one tiny step at a time. Leo's story isn't about running. It's about the power of starting small. Whatever your mountain is, stop looking at the summit. Look down at your feet. What is the one small, almost laughably simple step you can take today? Want to write a novel? Don't think about 300 pages. Write one sentence. Just one. Then maybe tomorrow you can write another. Want to learn an instrument? Don't picture yourself on a concert stage. Pick up the instrument and learn one note. Master that one note. Want to start a business? Don't worry about a 5-year plan. Make one phone call, send one email, research one competitor. This is the magic of compounding effort. Small, consistent actions build momentum. Each step makes the next one easier. Your confidence grows, the fear shrinks, and before you know it, you're looking back from the mountaintop, wondering why you ever thought it was impossible. Think about it. The Great Wall of China wasn't built in a day. It was built one stone at a time. A beautiful mosaic is made of thousands of tiny, individual tiles. Your life, your success, your happiness, it's the same thing. It's a collection of your daily choices, your small efforts, your single steps. So, I ask you again, what's your mountain? And more importantly, what is your single step? Don't wait for the perfect moment, for motivation to strike like lightning. Motivation doesn't create action. Action creates motivation. Take that first step today. No matter how small, walk to the end of the street. Write that one sentence. Make that one call. Because that single step is the most important one you will ever take. It's the step that proves to yourself that you are moving. And once you're moving, nothing can stop you. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you on your journey. I'd love to hear in the comments what your single step is going to be. Let's inspire each other. See you in the next video.